want to talk a little bit about his first film too, Sebastiane, which was, I think even today, it's still sort of startling in how soaked it is in male nudity and really explicit homoeroticism. But back then, I mean, can you describe sort of the sensation it caused?
Well, I mean, I think it was seen as one of the first gay films, and I mean, it was, you know, fairly explicit as well, and I think, you know, it was also in Latin, you know, and so I think, you know, you have it there twinned, sort of Derek's sort of high-class kind of, you know, not aspirations, because he actually came from the upper classes, but I mean, I think, you know, there's that sort of idea of high culture and sort of porn sort of coming together in that film, and I think, you know, it is very provocative, and when we viewed it, you know, we were looking at it and thinking, you know, and I think the whole pornography vernacular, you know, has always been this sort of space where I think filmmakers have been working to address audiences. I mean, we can even think about a filmmaker like Robert Van Peebles, although his film Sweet Sweet Backspad Our Song is not a gay film, it has some very queer aspects in it, and it is through the pornographic imagery or imaginary that he's kind of utilizing that to pull in audiences, but putting them into some kind of political sphere, you know, which I think Reese is doing as well. And so I think, you know, there is that aspect which I think is very important, both culturally in films that have been made by queers and non-queers.
And Sebastiane was the first Jarman film you saw, right?
It was, yes. I saw it underage, and you know, we sneaked into the cinema, and you know, and we looked at it because, you know, it was sort of like seeing a porn film, but it was in Latin, you know.
Had you ever seen something with that explicit male sexuality before?
No. I mean, I hadn't, not in the cinema, as I think that's the difference, you know, that you're seeing it in a large cinema space, you know, in a public space, not in those other cinemas, you know, and so that feels quite different, I think.